Let's break the silence. Right now, somewhere on a campus in a high school hallway, a student is walking with their head down, a forced smile plastered on their face. They just left a class the professor's words sounded like a distant, muffled hum. Now, they're navigating a sea of their peers, each laugh and carefree conversation feeling like a world away. They might duck into an empty library carrel or the quiet solitude of their dorm room, not to study, but just to breathe, to let the mask fall. This is the moment when the crushing weight they've carried all day, the heavy fog that clouds their thoughts, finally settles in. The day feels impossibly long. Tomorrow already feels like a burden. This profound and isolating ache is reality for countless students. It's far more than a fleeting case of the blues or a bad day. It is a persistent medical condition that alters how a person thinks, feels, and functions. In the high-pressure world of academia, where expectations are towering, the future feels both imminent and uncertain. Depression can feel like an anchor dragging a student down. The energy to get out of bed can feel monumental. Attending class, completing assignments, having a simple conversation can feel like climbing a mountain. It's a silent struggle, hidden behind normalcy because of stigma. The fear of being judged is a heavy chain. Admitting struggle risks labels: weak, lazy, overly emotional. Asking for help is strength and courage. Imagine trying to read a textbook, but the words refuse to form coherent sentences. You read the same paragraph over and over, its meaning lost in a thick mental fog. Difficulty concentrating is common. It's not a lack of effort. It's as if the brain's processing power has been turned down. This disruption extends beyond academics. Hard to follow a conversation. Decisions, even lunch, feel hard. Forgetting appointments, feeling like they're failing at everything. Worthlessness, inadequacy. The signs are a constellation, not a single star. They manifest differently in everyone. For some, persistent sadness, an emptiness that colors every moment, tears without a clear trigger. For others, numbness, no feeling at all. Disconnect from people and activities they loved. An artist who no longer paints. An athlete who no longer wants to play. Anhedonia steals joy from pursuits. Physical symptoms are just as real. Sleep thrown into chaos. Hypersomnia, still waking exhausted. Long nights of insomnia. Appetite swings. Overeating for comfort. Or losing appetite entirely. These are not choices. They are physiological symptoms draining energy. Irritability and anger can appear. Snapping doesn't mean they're a jerk, but reflects internal pain. Worthlessness, guilt, a bleak outlook on the future. If signs persist beyond 2 weeks and interfere with life, it's time to seek help. Ignoring it is like ignoring a check engine light. The sooner you act, the better. Beat. You're not alone. Help works. A damaging myth says depression is just sadness or something you can snap out of. This trivializes a complex condition. You wouldn't tell someone with a broken leg to walk it off. Yet people with depression hear exactly that. Depression involves a complex interplay of genetic, biological, environmental, and psychological factors. It can involve brain chemistry and structure not under conscious control. Equating it with normal sadness invalidates and deters care. Another myth. People with depression are weak or lack willpower. This couldn't be further from the truth. Living with depression requires strength, especially as a student. Getting out of bed, showing up, trying to engage, immense fortitude. Depression can affect anyone. Talking doesn't make it worse. The opposite is true. Silence gives depression power. Isolation lets thoughts spiral, an echo chamber of one's mind. Talking to a friend, family, or professional can break it. It provides validation and options. Sharing stories diminishes stigma. Treatment isn't only medication. It's one piece of a larger puzzle. Psychotherapy builds coping skills and reframes negative thinking. Lifestyle and support groups matter too. Let's meet Malik. He's a sophomore, a talented art major, and on the university track team. On the surface, he has it figured out, known for vibrant sketches. But lately, color drains from his world. He starts skipping morning drawing. Late study sessions trigger anxiety. He makes excuses to stay in. His times slip. Focus replaced by a vacant look. A deep exhaustion no sleep fixes.
"You're useless," whispers the voice. "You're letting everyone down."
He tells no one. He's terrified. Fears being benched as weak. Pictures parents' disappointment. Jokes online deepen shame. He builds a wall. Silence. Isolation. One Tuesday, the wall crumbles. The weight becomes too much. Jason walks in and sees no platitudes. He stays.
He says, "Hey, I'm here."
Those words unlock everything. Fear, exhaustion, doubt pour out, listening with empathy.
Let's look up the counseling center.
A small offer. Walking with him. First ray of light in a long tunnel. Connection is the antidote to isolation. Schools stand at the front line with a chance to foster care. Visual emphasis. Listening matters. Beyond a tucked-away counseling center. Integrate mental health education into orientation and required courses. Train faculty, RAs, and staff to spot signs. Not to diagnose. To connect to help. Normalize from the top. Leaders speaking openly dismantle shame. Make seeking help feel welcome. Friends can change a life. Pay attention to shifts. Reach out with care. A door opens. Resist fixing. Listen. Offer validation. Bridge struggle to support. I can sit with you while you call. I'll walk with you and wait. If self-harm is expressed, act immediately. Call a crisis hotline, campus security, or 911. Families, lead with curiosity, not judgment. Use supportive language. Demystify resources and logistics. Insurance and appointments. Reinforce unconditional love. Be their safe harbor. Recovery is a winding path with sunny clearings and shadowed valleys. Built on small, consistent, manageable steps. Don't aim to finish everything. Just open and write one sentence. Celebrate small wins. A shower, a balanced meal. Create gentle structure, not rigid schedules. Sleep and wake around the same time. Help your natural rhythms. Take a short walk. Break monotony. These aren't cures, but stabilizers. Try 4-7-8 breathing. Inhale 4, hold 7, exhale 8. Repeat to calm the system. Know your counseling center. Save the number before you need it. 988 is available 24/7. Share resources. Build community care. If one fit isn't right, try another. Therapy, groups, medication, lifestyle. Finding your right combination is a process of discovery. We've walked through the fog, seen stigma's walls, and witnessed one human connection. Now the story turns to you. We cannot be bystanders as friends and classmates struggle. Shame won't dismantle itself. We break it together. Replace judgment with empathy, silence with conversation, helplessness with support. First, use your voice. Eliminate words like crazy, psycho, unstable. Share resources. Thank courage. Second, extend your hand. Reach out. Listen without judgment. Offer to walk with them, or just sit in silence. Finally, open your heart. Practice radical empathy, also for yourself. We will break the silence. We will listen. We will speak. We will support. Together.